tumultuous, negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip, word upon your lip, lip, ready let you rip, rip, break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así. Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para, apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie, la 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. J Balvin, Willy William, me gusta. Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue mundial. No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y blanco. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego. Esquina a esquina, y ahí nos vamos. El mundo es grande, pero lo tengo en mis manos. Estoy muy duro, sí, ok, ahí vamos. Y con el tiempo nos seguimos elevando. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo y yo sigo aquí. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, if Daniel Martinez is in the audience, if you can go to the tables in the front lobby. Daniel Martinez, you have lost an item. Please pick it up from the tables in the front lobby. Thank you.
Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? Now look, y'all don't do no better than that. We're going to just shut it down right now. How y'all doing? All right, wonderful. This is my partner, Marjorie Thrash, and she and I, we started this event in, wow, it was 2015. That's 10 years. This is our 10-year anniversary of the Colonial Open, and a lot of that success comes from yourselves and other family members that have supported all these athletes over the years. We know we both competed for many years, and we know what the family members go through. So we just thank you. Let's give them an applause. If you weren't here this morning, you missed a whole lot of beef. There was a lot of beef on this stage this morning. Now we're getting ready to start the ladies. So I'm going to let my partner have the mic for a minute here, and we're going to get this show going.
Now you can see why they call us Team Biggie Smalls. Yes. My name is Marjorie Thrash. Kevin and I have been promoting this show now for 10 years. We've always wanted to have a natural bodybuilding event in our backyard. So that's why we chose Williamsburg, Virginia. Kevin and I have lived in Williamsburg for a very long time, and we're so happy to see natural athletes come to this area and celebrate their hard work. A little bit about the OCB. The OCB is the largest natural organization in the United States. We host over 120 events annually. Yes, it's amazing. And we have competitors all across the country on any given weekend competing drug-free, no steroids, no diuretics, none of that stuff. We want to keep these athletes alive and healthy, and so they can do this for many years to come. OCB takes drug testing very seriously. All the athletes yesterday went through a drug test screening process, and the winners are urinalysis tested. The OCB also conducts year-round drug testing of all of its competitors. We have an amazing pro panel of judges here today that have come from all different places, some local, some not so local, but none of them have any competitors in the show here today. So we also, in addition to making it a level playing field, being drug-free, we make it a level playing field by making it the fairest and most honest judging competition experience for all these competitors. So thank them. Before we get started today, we do have a very special guest here with us since our 10-year anniversary. We have an athlete who actually won her pro card in the first OCB Colonial Open 10 years ago in figure, and she has done some amazing things since. And we just wanted to give her a few minutes to talk about what her experience is and what the OCB means to her and how it has changed her life. So please welcome Tina Johnson.
Hi, thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank the OCB organization, the staff, of course, Marjorie and Kevin, for being here and putting on this phenomenal show, and also you into the audience and our live stream audience. Like Marjorie said, I won my figure pro card here 10 years ago. I had done a show in Richmond, and then I had about 6 weeks to really push forward to bring my very best package to this stage, and I won, and I felt really good about it. And I was just really proud. I had a t-shirt made saying Figure Pro because I'd already manifested that I would win, because I knew that I would win one day if I didn't quit, and I did. And this show has been a lot to me because since 2015, 16, I have gone on to become a judge, a head judge, an MC, a commentator, a coach, and also a gym owner. So this sport has completely changed my life. I got started, honestly, before bodybuilding. So I was a wife, I was a mother, and that was my primary role, right? As most, women that, are growing up and becoming adults and having kids. And so I put all my time and effort into that because that was my season. It was very important to me. But then I kind of lost myself. I wasn't really healthy. I was eating fast food. I was drinking Pepsi. Like probably 6, 7, 8 cans a day, just to keep up with life. And I became very unhealthy. And so I had borderline diabetic, I had hypertension and high cholesterol. And I'd reached out to a friend. I was like, I got to get my life together. Like, I feel like I'm losing at life. And I went to my doctor, and she confirmed that I was, overweight as well and had all these disorders. And so she prompted me. She's like, you've got to change your eating habits, and you have to exercise, because that is the best medicine. And I'm not putting you on prescription medication. I know that you can do this. And because I am self-motivated, I went on to now started changing my lifestyle, eating right, exercising, and it became my lifestyle. And it wasn't until I think I was probably where this man here is with this pink shirt, around that same area. I came to a show like this and saw it for the very first time, and I knew I was meant to do this. I fell in love with the sport, and I said, I want to do this one day. And I wanted to be a role model for my kids, and now I'm a role model for other female, women, mothers, and then also men. Last year, I had 6 pro cards on this stage that I helped coach. Thank you. And you saw some of them go across stage earlier, if you were here earlier, giving out trophies. And so since then, like I said, over the years, I have helped the organization. I've given back so many hours in time that I absolutely love this organization. The coaches that I work alongside with, you know who you are. I'm very grateful to have you in my life. You have completely changed my life. And I thank you so much to the organization and the athletes and the judges on the panel, because you're my dear friends. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I just love this sport. And this show is not about me. It's about the athletes backstage. So I'm going to let them have their time. Thank you so much. God bless.
There's some Tina Johnsons in the audience out there. I don't know who you are, but we're going to find you, and you're going to be here at every show after that, and some that will be on the stage today. So thank you all for being here today and supporting and being a part of this sport and this event, and it means so much to us. And in this judging panel, amazing people, and your athletes backstage are making all kinds of friends, lifelong friends. And that's the best thing that they're going to leave with here today. So, Kevin, you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? All right. We're going to get this show started with a little snippet of what you're about to see. So we're going to have all the ladies come on the stage right quick, hit a couple poses for you. You going to do your flag?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
These are our figure and women's physique competitors and wellness. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. You may exit the stage. You'll be seeing them back out here in a moment. Well, you're in for a treat. And there are more ladies back there, too, doing all kinds of stuff, prepping. But we want to hand the mic over to our esteemed head judge, T-Fab, the voice of the OCB.
Thank you, Marjorie. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? All right, well, if that was a test you failed, I'm going to need all of the energy, okay? All right? I said, how you guys doing? That sounds better. Thank you guys for coming out to the Colonial Open, supporting the OCB and natural bodybuilding. Without further ado, we're going to get ready to start this women's show. We got the signal that we're ready, so we won't delay any longer. We're going to start with our women's physique. We have one competitor in that class. And that's right. That's right. When we have a lone competitor, it is your job to immediately become their friends and family and cheer them on. So this is women's physique. This consists of 2 parts. And we are also going to look for good leanness, full and healthy, shapely muscularity, balance and proportion and symmetry. Number 62, I think you nailed that. Welcome to the stage. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a quarter turn to the right, please. Beautiful. Come on, make some noise for her. Looking fabulous up there. Holding her own. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, 62. Let's get into that muscularity round. Go ahead and let's see that front double bicep, please. Gorgeous. And relax. Let's see that hand over head abdominal, please. She is doing a fabulous job up there, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, put your hands together for her. And relax. All right, go ahead and take a quarter turn to the right. Side chest. And relax. Quarter turn to the right. All right, let's see that rear double bicep, please. Beautiful. And relax. All right, another quarter turn to the right, please. Beautiful. All right, side chest, please. And relax. Let's see that side tricep, please. And relax. Quarter turn to the right. All right, 62, we see you're competing in novice, 50 plus and open. 50 plus, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for that. Tanya, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? 54 years old, ladies and gentlemen. This is natural bodybuilding at 54. Put your hands together for athlete number 62. Thank you so much, Tanya. You may exit the stage. Great job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to our figure debut division. This is the ladies that have never competed before. This is their very first time on stage ever, all right? Figure debut, we have 4 athletes in this class. We're welcoming to the stage athletes number 65, 66, 67, and 68. For that figure division, we're looking for that X frame that features good leanness and conditioning with full, healthy, and shapely muscularity. We want to see that good balance from top to bottom with proportion and symmetry. So this is our debut, ladies. Never competed before. Welcome to the stage, ladies. We promise this won't be your last time. Are you guys ready to do what you've been practicing? All right, well, let's go ahead and take a quarter turn to the right. Now remember, this is an interactive show. Make some noise for these ladies. It's not easy to be up here. Beautiful, ladies. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Fabulous, ladies, and quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, we're going to move you around just so the judges can see you in different angles and lighting, okay? So let's have 66 and 68 trade places. 66 and 68. This is not an indication of placing by any means, okay, ladies? And let's have 67 and 65 trade places, 67 and 65. For this to be your first time on stage, you're doing amazing, ladies. All right, and again, let's take a quarter turn to the right, please. Beautiful. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Looking amazing, ladies. There you go. All right, and quarter turn to the right. All right, absolutely fabulous job, ladies. Thank you. You may exit the stage. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. Great job. All right, next up is going to be our figure novice division. Hold on one sec. All right, we're going to bring out our women's physique competitor again. Again, she's in 50 plus and open. So let's welcome to the stage athlete number 62, Tanya Lozier. All right, welcome back, 62. I told you it wouldn't be your last time. All right, let's quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. And quarter turn to the right. All right, let's see that hands overhead abdominals, please. Beautiful, and relax. Quarter turn to the right. Side tricep. And relax. Quarter turn to the right. Let's see that rear double bicep. This is the crowd favorite, so you guys have to really make some noise on this one. And relax. Quarter turn. All right, let's see that side chest, please. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. All right, Tanya, let's hit him with that front double bicep to close it out. If it looks good to you, make some noise for her. And relax. All right, thank you, 62. You may exit the stage. Fabulous job. All right, next up is our figure novice class. We have 6 athletes in this class. Our novice class is athletes that have never placed first. So some of these ladies might have done a show before, but they have never won their class. Of course, that changes for one of them today. We're welcoming to the stage athletes number 65, 66, 67, 68, 70, and 71. All right, we've seen some of you, and some of you we have not seen. Welcome to the stage, ladies. Figure novice. Let's quarter turn to the right, please. Beautiful. I love to see it. Figure is alive and well, ladies, and you're proving that today. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. This is a very competitive novice class, ladies. We're going to move you around. It's not an indication of placing in any way, all right? Let me have 68 and 71 trade places, 68 and 71. Oh, it's all right. All right, ladies, I just want you to relax. Just relax, ladies. Just relax for a moment while we're waiting for your fellow athlete, okay, to get herself together. I don't want you to hold the whole time, but this is a great time for you to hit a pose and get some pictures. So let me see your favorite pose that you like to do in the mirror, right? That one that kills them on the gram. Let's see that one. There you go. See? Got to keep them happy. Now they got some beautiful shots. All right, ladies, let's go ahead back into your front pose. Welcome back, 68. All right, now don't get offended, but carefully, please. 66 and 67, can you trade places, please? Thank you so much. All right, and let's have 71 and 65 trade places. 71 and 65. I will come rescue you if you need it now. Beautiful, ladies. All right, there we go. Let's quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, one of you will no longer be able to compete in novice now. Great job to all of you guys, and you may exit the stage. All right, next is our first pro qualifying class for the figure division. This is our figure 35 plus. The winner of this class will become the newest OCB Figure Masters Pro here at the Colonial Open, as they have met the eligibility requirements of having 3 or more in that class. This is 35 plus coming to the stage. While we're waiting on them, just reminding you guys, if you're inspired by what you see on stage, there is over 120 opportunities for you to compete in the OCB. That's right, we offer 120 shows a year. For more information about when you're going to do your first show, go to ocbonline.com. All right, let's welcome to the stage figure 35 plus. We're welcoming athletes number 65, 66, 67, and 70. All right, welcome back, ladies. We know we just made you work. Every class is important, but this one carries a little more weight. This one is for the pro card, all right? All right, ladies, I know in your train you had dreams of leaving this show as a pro. This is your opportunity. Are you ready to work for it? All right, well, it has to be earned in the OCB, so let's quarter turn to the right, please. Fabulous, ladies. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, just to shake it up a little bit, let's have 67 and 70 trade places, please. 67 and 70. Thank you, ladies. Let's have 66 and 65 trade places, please. 66 and 65. Giving the judges a good view of you guys on both sides of the stage. Different lighting, different angles. Looking amazing, ladies. All right, quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn to the right. Beautiful. Quarter turn. All right, ladies, and quarter turn to the right. All right, you ladies did an amazing job. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, taking the stage next, we have one figure competitor in 40 and 45 plus. So we're welcoming athlete number 66. She's competing in 40 and 45. All right, welcome back to the stage, 66. You love it up here, right? We love seeing you. All right, let's quarter turn to the right, please. Beautiful. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. All right, 66. We know you got to come right back in the next class, okay? So thank you so much. You may exit the stage. All right, next up is our figure 50 plus. We're welcoming to the stage athletes number 65, 66, and 67. This is 50 plus. Y'all know when it's 50 plus, you really got to make some noise. There you go. Ladies, I'm going to just say you're making 50 look fabulous, all right? Yes, you are. All right, let's show them what you came to do, okay? Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Beautiful, ladies, just beautiful. Quarter turn. And quarter turn to the right. All right, let's have 66 and 65 trade places, 66 and 65. All right, ladies, and again, quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, ladies. And quarter turn to the right, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, make some noise for our figure 50 plus. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, next up is our figure open class. This is a pro qualifier. The winner of this class will go on to become our newest figure open pro here at the Colonial. That makes them eligible to compete for cash, pending a urinalysis. They can also automatically qualify to compete in our Yorton Cup World Championships. That's happening in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 27th and 28th, where the OCB awards $77,000. That's a lot of natty cash on the line. So the pros on the amateur circuit that win their pro card within the validation date automatically qualify. Our active pros can qualify by placing top 5 in their class. So there's lots of ways to qualify for the Yorton Cup World Championships, but it is where you want to be. Once again, that's in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 27th and 28th. It's a 2-day event with the women on stage on the 27th and the men on stage on the 28th. For more information about that, you can visit the website ocbonline.com, or you can follow the Instagram page at OCB Yorton Cup. OCB Yorton Cup on Instagram. So once again, a lot is on the line for everybody trying to win their pro card today. I don't know about you, but I love cash. You guys love cash out there? Well, in the OCB, it pays to compete pro. We not only make sure that everybody is paid, they also get their lab results back. So I talked about a urinalysis. In order to get your pro card or cash any checks, you have to have a urinalysis done immediately, and the OCB does give lab reports. All right, we're ready for our open class. Let's welcome to the stage our figure open. This is athletes number 66, 67, 68, 70, and 71. All right, ladies, welcome back. You all look amazing. One of you are leaving as a pro today. All right, are you ready to work for it? It has to be earned, right? This is what you trained for, right? All right, ladies, let's quarter turn to the right. I love it. When I reminded them one is leaving as a pro, they started to turn a little differently. Did y'all notice that? They had a little more sway to it. I like it, ladies. Quarter turn. Beautiful setup, ladies. Absolutely amazing. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. This is a very competitive open class. Very competitive. All of you ladies look amazing. All right, let's have 70 and 67 trade places. 70 and 67. Let's have 71 and 66 trade places. 71 and 66. 66. 66, that would be you. Yes, ma'am. That's all right. All right, ladies, that looks good. All right, quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, ladies. I can see any one of you guys becoming a pro. You guys look absolutely amazing. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Very competitive. Put your hands together for all of these ladies. We can't wait to see who earns that pro card. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes that first segment for our women's physique and figure. We're welcoming to the stage our MC, Jody Shakely Wright.
Thank you, T-Fab. Appreciate you. All right, welcome, everybody. We all hydrated. We all have our lunch. If you didn't, bones and barbecues outside. Food for the soul, I'm told. I don't know, because I'm prepping for a show, so I had to bring my own food. But it looks delicious if you're lucky enough to have it. All right, we are moving on to our individual presentations. This is where you get a little flavor of each athlete's personality. So they've worked hard. We would love for you to cheer them up and celebrate their hard work with them. So we're going to kick things off with number 62, Tanya Lozier. She's no stranger to taking the stage solo. Come on out, Miss Tanya. Well done, Tanya. Thank you very much. Beautiful. And next we have number 65, Teresina St. Clair. Beautiful. Thank you, Teresina. Just gorgeous. Awesome. Next up, we have athlete number 66, Angela Harding. Thank you so much, Angela. Please welcome to the stage athlete number 67, Latasha Kamara. Great job, Latasha. Thank you. Next up, please welcome to the stage number 68, Natalie Ashby. Natalie, thank you. Just gorgeous. Thank you, Natalie. That's awesome. And next up, we have athlete number 70, Valerie Tucker. Thank you so much. And rounding out our individual presentations, we have number 71, Natalie Desiderata. Thank you so much. What a great way to cap that off. Love that energy. Excellent. Well, while we are waiting on tabulations, I'm going to take a moment, introduce our Dream Team Judges panel today, starting with judge number 1, Shanae Graham from Williamsburg, Virginia. Give everybody a hand up, please, Shanae. She's an OCB Women's Physique Pro, NASM certified personal trainer, precision nutrition coach as well. She wishes all of the amazing competitors competing today good luck. And judge number 2, also from Williamsburg. You can wave to everybody. Don't be shy. Look, these judges are all competitors themselves, and trust me when I tell you, they are judging like they would want to be judged on stage. Chrissy Shuey is also, I said, from Williamsburg. She's a women's master pro figure athlete, has been competing for over 7 years. She's a nutrition coach, mom of 2 beautiful daughters, loves all things OCB on and off the stage. Glad to have you here today, Chrissy. Judge number 3 is Danny Russ, also from Williamsburg, Virginia. OCB Bikini Open and Masters Pro. She's an OCB judge and volunteer, so she knows her way around all of the OCB positions around here. And our head judge today, the first time you meet her, her name is Trisha Floyd, and then thereafter it is T-Fab. So thanks for your great head judging today, T-Fab. We're so glad to have you. She's from my town as well, Chesterfield, Virginia. She's a natural pro power builder, trainer, coach, media queen, and promoter of the OCB Commit to Fit Transformation Show. If any of you are interested, that is a lifestyle transformation show. Glad to have that as part of the OCB community. And judge number 4 today is Bobby Cavino, who was also our men's head judge this morning. He's from Sykesville, Maryland, battled that DC traffic on the way down here. He's an OCB pro bodybuilder, promoter of the OCB Presidential, Chesapeake Classic, and Masters Nationals. So, trifecta of events. Appreciate that. And then finally, I have to do this bio more justice than he wrote because he's humble. Magnum McCrae is judge number 5. On his form, and he's from Yorktown, Virginia, by the way, on his form he wrote OCB Pro and judged for several years, which completely undersells his expertise and experience as a promoter and master of all things stage. This is your 4-time Yorton Cup bodybuilding champion, Magnum McCrae. So, welcome. Glad to have you all. All right. I'm so curious. Do we have some awards? He needs a second back there. Showtime needs a second. They're sewing it up, but guess what? It needs to be right. So I will tell you a little bit more about the judging process. I was explaining to some folks in our audience today, hi there, these are my lunch buddies now. We all had lunch together. That OCB requires the judges to attend frequent trainings. In fact, each of these judges have attended just this week a refresher, and that's where we want to keep everyone's skills sharp, make sure everyone's on the same page, and it's like McDonald's. You know, if you go to a show here in Williamsburg, you want to know that you're getting the same thing as if you're competing in Phoenix, Arizona. So OCB is doing its due diligence to keep our skills sharp. And if you're curious about the differences in any of these particular categories, go ahead to ocbonline.com. You can see the differences. The women's physique doesn't have heels. Figure girls have heels. Figure ladies, suits are connected in the back, whereas the bikini and wellness aren't. There's little nuances, but then there's also differences between OCB and the ways that some other federations do things. So there may be some nuances that you're not aware of, but our great website really breaks it down for you. So wanted you all to be aware of those details. Okay, first time at a show, raise of hands. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have some newbies here, all right. Well, you're doing your job if you're supporting who you came here to support, right? So cheer loud, like that just goes without saying. But I really feel like we're doing our job if you're leaving with some motivation, some memories, a little education too. So if we haven't accomplished that today, do let me know and I will change that for you. Okay. Ooh, one more. Ooh. I'm anxious too. Don't we all want to know who the winners are? Absolutely. Okay. I guess the other thing, since we're talking about judging a bit too, I would like to point out what you are seeing. Hi there, people in the front row. Raise your hands. Great. Now you raise your hands way in the back. Give me your hand raise. You all are seeing different things. You're seeing these athletes at different angles today, right? So TFAB may have already pointed out, forgive me if this is repeat, that just because an athlete ends in the middle position does not necessarily grant her first place. But everybody is seeing different angles. So we're moving the athletes around. I would also say that what you're seeing in photographs and on the live stream gives you a different view. So the judges are seated, best view of the house. We're moving them around. We're making sure they're in great lighting. So keep that in mind as you're considering who placed where. There's a lot that goes into that equation. Okay, and with that, I have the magical green sheets, which means we can give out some awards now, starting with our women's physique novice. Number 62 is first place, Tanya Lozier. Congratulations, Tanya. Thank you. We'll see you back here. Well done. And next, figure debut. 4 athletes in this class, and we'll begin with awarding first place goes to athlete number 65, Teresina St. Clair. Yes. Third place awarded to athlete number 66, Angela Harding. And in second place, competitor number 67, Latasha Kamara. That makes our first place winner, athlete number 68, Natalie Ashby. Wonderful job today, ladies. This is a lovely debut class. Thank you very much, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right. right, next we are going to award our women's physique age 50 plus, and I have to hand it to her for coming out here solo a number of times today. Let's just say that she's gathered a lot of experience on stage today, and we're happy to see her back. Number 62, Tanya Lozier. Well done, Tanya. Thank you. Great job. And we're moving to figure novice, awarding 5 top places for this class, starting with 5th place, athlete number 66, Angela Harding. Fourth place goes to athlete number 67, Latasha Kamara. Third place, athlete number 70, Valerie Tucker. And in second, athlete number 71, Natalie Desiderata. For your figure novice first place winner, that is first place awarded to athlete number 68, Natalie Ashby. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you. You may exit the stage. Beautiful. Moving on to Women's Physique Open. I feel like we all go way back with her now. Let's give first place to number 62, Tanya Lozier. Great job, Tanya. Thank you. Next, we are ready for figure 35 plus. This is a pro qualifier. So pro card will be awarded to first place. Let's start with fourth. That goes to athlete number 65, Teresina St. Clair. Third place goes to athlete number 66, Angela Harding. And in second, competitor number 67, Latasha Kamara. That makes our first place winner, athlete number 70, Valerie Tucker. There we go. Okay, ladies, strike a pose. Thank you all so much. You may exit the stage. That is a pro card. It is a pro card. Let's come back on out here and get that solo pro card photo. We don't want to miss that moment. Yeah, I got some extra goodies. And not to mention a photo with Biggie Smalls, which I think is the most hilarious thing. How about it? There we go. Gorgeous. Well done, Valerie. We look forward to seeing you on the pro stage. All right. Next we have our figure 40 plus class, awarding first place to athlete number 66, Angela Harding. Angela is also going to be awarded the figure 45 plus first place finish. So congratulations to her on both of those placings. All right, sword number 2. How often do you have an opportunity to have a photo with not one but 2 swords, right? Yeah. Thank you, Angela. It's a double sword day for you. I love it. Okay. Figure 50 plus. Mad respect for these ladies. Let's bring out first our third place winner, athlete number 65, Teresina St. Clair. And in second place, athlete number 66, Angela Harding. And so our first place winner is athlete number 67, Latasha Kamara. Great job, ladies. Congratulations. We have one more class to award, and this also is a pro card. So first place winner will have the opportunity to start competing at some pro events. All right, let's start with fifth place in our figure open class, which goes to athlete number 66, Angela Harding. Fourth place going to athlete number 67, Latasha Kamara. And third place going to athlete number 70, Valerie Tucker. And in second place, competitor number 71, Natalie Desiderata. Therefore, your your first place and your pro card winner goes to athlete number 68, Natalie Ashby. Outstanding, ladies. Thank you. Natalie, hang tight. Oh, yeah, you gotta stay. Yeah, hang tight. Enjoy the photo ops. Outstanding. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all coming today. We are going to pick up with women's wellness next after we take a 5-minute break. We will see you back here in 5 minutes. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us by live stream, welcome back. We're getting ready for the wellness divisions. We're going to kick things off with our wellness debut class. Big class of ladies coming to the stage. Just as a reminder, our debut athletes are athletes that have never competed in bodybuilding before, so this is their very first time on stage. We have 7 athletes in this class, wellness debut, and this class is judged on the wellness physique that displays more of a lower body muscularity compared to upper body. We're looking for that muscularity through the hips, glutes, hamstrings, and quads. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is our wellness debut. Athletes number 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and 81. Welcome to the stage, ladies. Aren't you guys fabulous? Very first time on stage, huh? Well, you guys look amazing. Somebody out there is excited to see you. All right, ladies, let's kick it off with the quarter turn to the right, please. Beautiful, ladies. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, I'm going to move you around a little bit just so we can see you on both sides of the stage and in both angles and lighting, okay? Not an indication of placement, of course. All right, let's have 81 and 78 trade places. 81 and 78, please. Thank you, ladies. All right. Let's have 80 and 75 trade places. 80 and 75. And finally, let's have 79 and 76 trade places, please. 79 and 76. All right, beautiful ladies. Quarter turn to the right, please. I'm loving the energy from this audience. Keep it coming. These ladies need every bit of it, all right? Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. Can I have 76 and 80, 76 and 77? Is that 77? Yes, I can't see your number. Yes, 76 and 77 trade places. Beautiful. All right, ladies, and again, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, for your one and only debut, I hope I made it memorable for you. Congratulations, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, next up, we're going to have our novice classes. We have 2 classes of wellness novice. For those watching by live stream and in the audience, if you're not familiar, our novice classes are athletes that have never placed first in their class. When you are competing in a show, you could have competed before, but if you have not won your class, you are eligible to compete in the novice division, and that's at any federation, all right? So we have 2 classes of ladies coming to the stage. We're going to have the overall winner from each class come back at the awards portion, and we will select the overall wellness winner after a pose down between A and B's winner. All right, let's bring to the stage our wellness novice class A. 4 athletes in this class. This is athletes number 80, 81, 82, and 93. All right, ladies, I know some of you have been working for that first place class win. One of you going to walk away with that today. Are you guys ready to work for that? All right, ladies, you all look amazing. Let's take a quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, ladies. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, let's have 93 and 80 trade places. 93 and 80. Let's have 81 and 82 trade places, please. 81 and 82. And remember, this is not an indication of placing in any way. Beautiful, ladies. All right, and again, let's quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Looking good, ladies, and quarter turn to the right. All right, fabulous job, ladies. Thank you. You may exit the stage. That has been our Wellness Novice Class A. As I stated when I was judging the ladies, it's important to set small goals. A lot of these ladies have been chasing their pro cards for a long time. Small goals means making a great debut, winning your class. Then from there, going for your pro card. So a lot of these ladies in this novice class have been chasing that overall class win. And I'm glad to see that that's going to change for one of them today. All right, where there's an A, there must be a B. We're welcoming to the stage our novice class B. 5 beautiful ladies in this class. We're welcoming athletes number 76, 77, 78, 79, and 84. All right, welcome back for most and welcome for some. This is our Wellness Novice Class B. Beautiful ladies, looking good. You guys ready to get to work? All right, well, let's quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, let's move you around a little bit. Let's have 84 and 78 trade places. 84 and 78. And let's see 79 and 76 trade places, please. 79 and 76. Beautiful job, ladies. All right, quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, ladies. Quarter turn. And quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Let's see 78 and 77 trade places. 78 and 77. All right, one more time, ladies. Let's quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, beautiful job, ladies. You may exit the stage. Thank you so much. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this next class requires you to make a lot of noise. Are you ready for that? Prepared for that? I need all of your help, all right? Not only is this going to be a solo competitor, this competitor is also competing in wellness 50 plus. I said 50 plus. There you go. That's goals. Let's welcome to the stage athlete number 80. This is wellness 50 plus. You better walk 50 and fabulous. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. Welcome, 80. Welcome back. You're by yourself because you deserve it. Are you ready? Show them what 50 and fabulous looks like, all right? Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Beautiful. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. All right, 80. They say never ask a lady her age, but in this case, you are inspiring so many. So if you don't mind, how old are you? 58 years old. 2 years shy of 60. I know that's right. And I love that you said it proudly. You did a fabulous job. Thank you so much. You may exit the stage. 58 years old. You guys literally have no excuse, okay? Clearly, she still goes to the gym. She still wears her two-piece, all right? Be inspired in the audience. All right, next up is our first Wellness Pro qualifying classes. We have A and B. They are vying for their Master's Pro card. What's going to happen is we're going to judge these two classes, A and B, and the winner is going to come back after the awards for an overall post down to see who is our new Master's Pro. Let's welcome to the stage our Wellness 35 Plus Class A. Athletes number 80, 81, 86, 87, and 89. Come on, make some noise for these ladies. They're competing for a pro card. A lot is on the line. Ladies, you all look amazing. Put your hands together for these gorgeous ladies. You guys have pro written all over you, but you have to work for it. Are you ready, ladies? All right, quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, beautiful ladies. Quarter turn to the right. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, don't get tired now. Don't get tired. This is where they really need you. This is for the pro card. Quarter turn to the right. Until you're up there under that pressure, knowing that your performance can make or break the status of you becoming a pro, if you understand that, you'll give them all of the applause, all of the encouragement, because they need it. Quarter turn. Beautiful, ladies. You guys are doing amazing. All right, I'm going to move you around. It's not an indication of placement. Some of you guys we've never seen before on stage, okay? Some of you we have seen. With that being said, let's change places for athlete number 89 and 81, please. Change places. '87 and 86 right next door to each other. Go ahead and trade places for me, please. All right, beautiful ladies. And again, let's quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Let me have 87 and 89 trade places. 87 and 89. Beautiful ladies. All right, quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been our Wellness 35 Plus Class A. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, we're almost through this wellness division. We need you guys to keep that energy going, all right? We have another pro qualifying class. This is going to be our Class B for our Wellness 35 Plus. Again, a lot on the line. Like I said, the Masters Pro card. But this year, this season, the OCB allows our Masters Pros to compete in the Open. So not only do these ladies become our newest Masters Pro, but they can go on to compete in our World Championships or even on the pro circuit in the Open and compete for cash. So a lot is on the line even for this Masters class. Let's welcome to the stage our Wellness 35 Plus Class B. We're welcoming athletes number 84, 88, 90, 91, and 93. All right, welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Masters Pro card on the line. You guys ready to work for it? All right, let's quarter turn to the right. Beautiful, ladies. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, let's have 90 and 88 trade places. 90 and 88. All right, and now let's have 93 and 91 trade places. 93 and 91. All right, beautiful ladies. Let's quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. All right, fabulous job, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, we have another group coming to the stage for our Open Pro qualifying classes. We have 3 classes, A, B, and C. The winner of each class will come back in the awards segment for an overall pose down to see who our new Open Pro will be. Again, like I said, these ladies that win these pro cards today qualifying to compete in the pro circuit and also automatically qualify for our world championships. We're welcoming to the stage our Wellness Open Class A. 4 ladies in this class. Help me welcome athletes number 81, 82, 87, and 89. All right, welcome, ladies. You all look amazing. There's a pro card on the line, and I know you've been working for it, right? All right, let's quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn. And quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, time to move you around, please. Let's trade places. Athletes 89 and 87. Let's trade places. Thank you so much. All right, and at 82 and 81, trade places, please. All right, and again, quarter turn to the right. Beautiful ladies. Come on, make some noise for these gorgeous ladies. Working hard for the pro card. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Beautiful. All right, and quarter turn to the right. All right, amazing job, ladies. Thank you. You may exit the stage. All right, taking the stage next will be our Wellness Open Class B. 5 beautiful ladies in this class, vying to become our newest OCB Wellness Pro. While we're waiting on our expediter, no need to wait any further. We're welcoming to the stage our Open Class B athletes number 80, 86, 88, 91, and 93. Welcome back, ladies. This is the pro qualifier. Let's work for it. Quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, and quarter turn to the right, please. All right. Let's have 86 and 91 trade places, 86 and 91. And let's have 93 and 80 trade places, 93 and 80. All right, looking good, ladies. Again, let's quarter turn to the right, please. Quarter turn. Beautiful. Quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Women's Wellness Open Class B. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. All right, there is one more Wellness Open class to go. Lots of ladies vying for that pro card today. We do have an open class C. 6 beautiful. No C for you guys? I have a C. All right. Well, there is a Wellness Open Class C. It is going to be number 76, 77, 78, 79, 84, and 90. No problem. All right, we're ready. This is our Wellness Open Class C. Welcoming athletes number 76, 77, 78, 79, 84, and 90. All right, welcome back, beautiful ladies, vying for that pro card, right, ladies? All right, it can become possible for one of you today, all right? Let's get to work. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, let's have 79 and 78 trade places, 79 and 78. 76 and 77 right next door. Go ahead and trade places, please. And our talls, 90 and 84. Trade places, please. 90 and 84. Beautiful, ladies. All right, let's go again, please. Let's quarter turn to the right. Beautiful. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, and quarter turn to the right. Can I have 90 and 76 straight places? 90 and 76. And can I have 77 and 84 straight places? 77 and 84. All right, ladies, quarter turn. Quarter turn. Quarter turn to the right. All right, ladies, and quarter turn to the right. All right, amazing job, ladies. Thank you. You may exit the stage. That was our Wellness Open Class C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our wellness classes. We're going to hand that mic over to our MC, Jody Shakely-Wright, for the individual presentations.
Hello. We are back for more individual presentations, and we are going to get underway with athlete number 75, Maria Craig. Thank you, Maria. And please welcome back to the stage athlete number 76, Rachel Hervey. Gorgeous. Thank you, Rachel. Up next, competitor number 77, Chelsea Fountain. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Beautiful. And put your hands together for athlete number 78, Rebecca Morales. Wow. That's a big welcome. Outstanding, Rebecca. Thank you. Love the energy. Keep up the great work, y'all. Next, we have number 79, Ava Podolsky. Lovely, Ava. Thank you. And next, athlete number 80, Arvette McLean. Thank you, Arvette. Lovely. Competitor number 81 is up next. Please welcome Crystal Green. Thank you. Next, we have competitor number 82, Jessica Klein. Outstanding. Thank you, Jessica. And next, athlete number 84, Aretha Lowry. Excellent. Thank you so much. Next up, athlete number 86, Rebecca Thompson. Beautiful. Thank you. Athlete number 87 is up next. Welcome back to the stage, Shantae Dixon. Thank you, Shantae. Next up, 88, Alicia Curtis. Great, Alicia. And let's bring back to the stage competitor number 89, Tanya Allgood. Thank you. Gorgeous. All right, put your hands together for athlete number 90, Antwina McKnight. Antwina. I'm going to correct myself, yes. Thank you for that. Very good, Antwina, very good. Next up, athlete number 91, Whitney Damianidis. Thank you. Outstanding. We have one more gorgeous wellness competitor rounding out our individual presentations. Let's bring back athlete number 93, Onyx Taylor. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're going to be ready for awards shortly. In the meantime, would love to tell you about some future events. The reality is we will be handing out some pro cards today, and some of these athletes are going to just come this close. So in those instances, we encourage them very much. Keep going, keep competing. Try out another show in a week or two. You never know. Different show, different day. You could take it all. So what we have coming up, if you're looking for something local, I believe the next closest local event to this venue is on July 19th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That is OCB Jack King's Classic, Anna Yorton